네, 미국의 유명한 전기트럭 리비안 R1T를 한번 그 홈페이지 통해서 보겠습니다. 이거는 일반적인 픽업 트럭인데 전기차로 되어 있는 거고요. 내용을 보시면 이렇게 일렉트릭 전기 트럭을 경험할 수 있는데 시작가는 67,500달러, 한 7천만 원이 조금 넘을 걸로 예상이 되고요. 완충시 이동거리는 314마일 정도 됩니다. 한 400km 정도 넘는 건가 그런 것 같습니다. 이런 거는 좀 넘어가고요. 홈페이지 내용을 한번 참고하시면 될 것 같습니다. 여기 보면은 캐퍼빌리티에 보면은 파워트레인이 쿼드 모터로 되어 있고요. 그 제로 빼기 3초 정도 걸리는 것 같습니다. 그 다음에 이제 이런 험한 지형에서 탈 수 있도록 만들어진 트럭이고요. 영상을 한번 보시면 소리가 들어가면 안 될 것 같은데 소리를 좀 키워볼까요?
We got an email. We want 2 electric vehicles to film this amazing series, Long Way Up. We want you to be a part of it.
이런 사막 지형에서도 탈 수 있도록 보완이 된 것 같고 정비도 쉽게
There we go. So yeah,
해봤습니다.
and we've got about that to go again. This incredible journey from South America up to LA.
아프리카 이런 데서 테스트를 해봤나 보네요.
I am so
아프리카에서
excited that
유럽까지.
they have license plate and they are on public roads. It's win number 1.
Durability testing. It looks and feels somewhat like production, but is very early and somewhat prototypey. When you give it full throttle, it is like 4 seconds to 80.
In the production vehicle, we'll have more power and more torque to go even faster.
제가 사려는 차량하고
100 days of
가격은
driving,
약간 안 맞는
13
것 같습니다.
countries,
7천만 원,
13,000 miles.
8천만
wide open
원이면
spaces. There are a bunch of
전기차
wild horses.
보조금도 어느
We just pulled
정도밖에
up
못
next to 'em,
받기
and it's a
때문에
completely
그냥
silent vehicle just sitting there idling.
일단
But there's no idle
이거는
because you're an electric vehicle.
전기차 구매
One of the biggest
모델
challenges
중에서
is
좀
charging.
제외를 해야 될 것
We built out
같은데
a
또
charging network throughout this route of South and Central America,
관심
so you
가지시는
can do this.
분들이 분명히 있으시니까 한번
We're really happy to be
사진을
showing
찍어서
people that you can
올려드립니다.
have an adventure in some of the most remote places imaginable. Wow, this place is amazing.
The testing is going really well. We're getting lots of data to understand what's happening, specifically with the battery, suspension, and chassis components. How can we get the car to act and react better?
We've taken all of that data, we've put it into the vehicles that we're going to have out to customers next year.
I mean, we're all familiar with a lot of electric vehicles on the road today, but there is nothing sort of doing what this vehicle is embarking on right now.
We've got sand, we've got rock, these washboard roads, constant go 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 for 90 plus miles.
It's all going to create a better product at the end of the day, because this is a pretty epic adventure, and if they can get through this, I think they'll get through pretty much anything.
I don't know, the fact that we're out here getting to do this and show the vehicles are capable, it's a pretty sweet day at the office.
제가 험난한 지형에서 탈 수 있는 분들이 사면 될 것 같습니다. 이 차는. 근데 너무 멋있네요. 이 사진도 엄청 멋있게 나왔습니다. 한번 감상해 보세요. 이런 숲길도 그냥 일반적으로 요트 싣고 다닐 수 있도록 되어 있네요. 한번 보겠습니다.
When I was 29, I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, and my world stopped. Life was pretty simple, but suddenly all that was stripped away, and all I idea somehow made it all. There's something that happens, involuntary response, and my last chemo treatment was like a week before my 30th birthday, and it was just a big transition moment. Your personal connections, those who care about you, that's all that really matters. Early on in my career, before I got sick, I was really focused on food that would be worthy for the news. Started work. It's really just how I feel like that's really true. I think what's really special about this trip is everybody who's on it all has a love for photography.
리비안 트럭 체험기인 것
Enjoying the
같습니다.
moment, no matter what the situation.
Cool. None of us can swim either. We must all go down and nobody will know.
Who needed the waves and, might not even in remission for 15 years now, and it is easy to forget sometimes how lucky I am to be here. Human struggle is a universal thing, and it might not be cancer, but having to go back to those experiences. I read a
이렇게 서핑용으로도 트럭을 이용할 수 있다고 하는 것 같습니다. 이런 캠핑용으로 너무 좋네요, 트럭이. 제가 좋아하는 자전거를 싣고
Mountain biking, kayaking, surfing, camping, cycling, the least sustainable type of vehicle on the road today.
How people will use it, you can't create a good product.
So we started traveling a bunch to go in field and do a lot of parking lot style research.
이런 스포츠 중에
At
저는
surface in
해당되는
Southern
게
California, mountain bikers in the
MTB
Pacific
자전거 싣고
Northwest,
다니는
skiers in
거거든요.
Colorado.
Is it just like the
Vehicles can't do the
A hack that solves a problem.
parking lot. You can take. We will go in. Down. There's a rubber strip that's on the end of the tailgate, so you could set your stuff against it and it won't fall off.
Roof racks on traditional vehicles, they're not very aesthetic.
It's all based on the things that we heard people say and then the types of systems people built to drive some of the insight.
We used an induction cooktop to not make people rely on propane.
We thought a lot about the different types of cooking that people do when you go out camping and the kind of space you need.
And this creates like a really nice work surface. You also have things like a sink. Cork is sound dampening, so these metal pieces inside it can rattle around, but you're not hearing anything.
And of course, the Camp Classic cast iron. We have a lot of opportunities to innovate on these forgotten areas. People start to see the work that you're making, that you learned and you based on what they do and how they live their lives.
So on a lot of the interior materials that we used, I would literally grab the swab and rub it on my shoe. If it turned gray or white, said this is not good, we don't want to use this.
Looking at how sand and water, snow and rain and mud can inform the materials that are used in the inside.
You're okay to get them dirty, you're okay to get them muddy.
That's another one of those opportunities we had to do something different.